Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Adrian the Problem Broner. You know, Adrian Broner has made a statement. He is exercising his right for a rematch against Marcos El Chino Maidana. Okay. Marcos Maidana beat Adrian Broner for the first time, and he took his WBA belt from him that night. Dropped him twice. It was a very exciting fight. He just didn't run through Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner did show that he was tough. He showed that, first of all, he can get off the canvas and fight. And, you know, but I think that fight did something to him. Now, he states that he doesn't want to fight anyone else until he fights Marcos El Chino Maidana. You know, I got to take my hat off to Broner. But the problem is, why didn't you request that rematch after that fight? The only problem with Marcos, he did say he's making a comeback. He did say that. You know, we've seen him hitting the pads. He calls out Mayweather and Pacquiao and a couple other names. And I'm like, okay. On the promotional side, hey, yeah, it's no problem getting made because Maidana, he's an Al Haymon fighter. He's advised by Al Haymon. So that's not a problem there. But what kind of shape will Maidana be in? That's no different from like Tyson Fury. El Chino, he's like, the guy was about 200 pounds at one point. You know, he wasn't as severe as Tyson Fury, but it's still a guy, you know, that ballooned up, that, you know, got enough money. He's down in Argentina. He has a farm. He's riding four-wheelers and drinking tequila and beer and whatever. He's living the life. Now he wants to come back. I don't know if his money's funny or whatever, but he's coming back. So, you know, now Adrian Broner wants to fight him. And my question is, why now? You know, why I'm not fighting anyone else until I fight Marcos Maidana, okay? Well, maybe, just maybe, he did take my advice along with others. You know, I think that's where it started. The problem started for the problem when he was beat by Maidana. And I'll say it again and again. I think Floyd wanted to show up Adrian Broner, to show you how it's done. And he got his ass in a fight with him and had to fight him twice because Maidana got in his ass some. You see what I'm saying? Karma. You know. But he did that, I think, to show up his quote-unquote baby brother. I think he did that. You know, and that ain't right. I think that he should have let his baby brother have the chance to redeem himself. And when he couldn't do that, Floyd stole the fucking spotlight. This is what we have, okay? If I'm Adrian Broner, I'm like, no, I want that man because he beat me. We have unfinished business. You're not fighting shit, Floyd. Fight Amir Khan. That was the poll that Floyd put up anyway, you guys remember. He put a poll up. Who do you want me to fight? He only put 2 names on the motherfucker. And one of them was Amir Khan, and the other one was Marcos Maidana. Everyone picked Khan. Khan kicked ass on that poll, okay? Won by a landslide. Who did he pick? Maidana. And he proved, oh, he did my baby brother wrong. I want to avenge my baby brother. You don't need to avenge shit. You need your baby brother to fight for himself. You need your baby brother to come up from under your shadow. That was the problem. So a lot of things that affected Adrian Broner mentally, I think, the fault is Floyd. Floyd didn't give this guy any room to correct himself. But now he's making a stand. Now I think that he's finally becoming his own man and making this fight with Maidana. The only thing is, I would want Maidana to come back and at least do a tune-up or fight. You know what I mean? You know, not because in April, come on, man, it's February. And if you beat Maidana, how satisfying would that be for you to beat someone that ain't been fighting regularly? He's not an active fighter. You know what I mean? And he has to lose a lot of weight. Not saying he can't do it, but it's like, well, damn, you know, what condition is Marcos Maidana really in? You know what I mean? Let's be real. We don't know any of this. All we know is Maidana called out Floyd, the beginning of the year, late last year, and then saying he's coming back to the sport of boxing, and he looked all fat as hell. His hand, he was thick as shit. You know what I mean? He looked like a fat Chinese dude. Real talk. Yeah, he thumped. He has some power. He has heavy hands anyway. He's a heavy-handed, awkward fighter. That's very aggressive. But what kind of shape will he be in, and what satisfaction does Adrian Broner expect to get out of that in his condition? But the fight is talked about. So it's on the table. Again, it shouldn't have any problems getting made. And Marcos, the only thing he's requesting, he has the right to gain a lot of money or get a lot of money, more money than $750,000. That's what he received in the first fight. So, there's a lot of things that can be made. I think if they give Maidana 1.5, I think he'll jump at that opportunity. But if he's not in shape, he's going to get his ass whooped by Broner, unless Broner is still on the shell-shocked, I don't want to punch shit. So between the shell-shocked and I don't want to punch shit and the unactive Maidana, it might be a very interesting fight, to say the least. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Adrien the Problem Broner taking on Marcos Maidana. 2, please subscribe, guys. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.